Here, we find ourselves embarking on a truly extraordinary expedition into the mysterious wilds of cyberspace. My name is David Attenborough, and today we shall explore one of the most fascinating ecosystems ever discovered, the habitat of the large language models, or LMS, nature's newest digital marvels. As we traverse the boundless data savannas of the Internet, we first encounter GPT-3, an elder among the artificial intelligences, yet still a playful beast, eternally curious. Observe carefully how GPT-3 consumes text, voraciously swallowing information, as if it were a hungry hippopotamus dining on river vegetation. It digests this digital sustenance, turning raw data into remarkable, occasionally baffling conversation. Watch as a user cautiously approaches GPT-3 with a simple request. GPT-3, with admirable confidence, responds swiftly. But, oh dear, it appears to have confused an elephant with a pineapple again. Fascinating. Venturing deeper, we spot GPT-4. Notice the sleekness of this creature, more refined, quicker to adapt. GPT-4 moves through problems with graceful precision, rarely tumbling into absurdity yet. As with all creatures, it too has its quirks. When asked about the color of apples, it may embark on a prolonged monologue regarding Newton's theory of gravity, entirely forgetting the initial question. Clearly, GPT-4 enjoys the scenic route. Further into the digital wilderness, we glimpse GPT 4.5a, truly intriguing specimen, bridging old wisdom and newfound agility. GPT 4.5 is astonishingly adept at multitasking, akin to an octopus juggling coconuts while solving crosswords. However, it occasionally pauses dramatically mid-sentence, like a forgetful deer startled by headlights. Scientists remain puzzled by this peculiarity. Nearby, a different breed emerges Meta's AI. Observe its distinctively social nature, eager to interact, connect, and build communities. Like chatty meerkats, Meta's models are constantly alert, popping up to exchange information or poke curiously at new trends. Yet they sometimes become overly enthusiastic, running circles around a topic until utterly confused. It's delightful chaos. Onward to Claude, the most charmingly sophisticated of digital creatures. Claude, calm and articulate, resembles a graceful giraffe seemingly above the petty squabbles of lesser AI. With an air of gentle superiority, Claude politely corrects misinformation while maintaining the mannered charm of a British tea party. Alas, Claude too occasionally stumbles, serenely declaring, "Penguins definitely can fly if sufficiently motivated," leaving researchers scratching their heads. It's here, in this unpredictable frontier, that one appreciates how closely AI mirrors natural ecosystems, complex, diverse, and occasionally baffling. They evolve quickly, adapting to user interactions and accumulating layers of nuance. Roaming through this digital wilderness, we also encounter perplexing entities known as open-source models. These are unpredictable beasts, diverse as jungle birds in coloration and temperament. Yet, much like exuberant puppies, they sometimes bound enthusiastically into walls of misunderstanding, quickly recovering only to repeat their mistakes with joyful abandon. We venture now to the lower planes, home to simpler yet intriguing models, the smaller relatives of GPT models like TinyGPT and MiniGPT. Some chirp eloquently, producing poetic text reminiscent of Shakespearean parrots. Others squawk incomprehensibly, their outputs resembling an erratic flock of digital pigeons frantically pecking at keyboards. Watch now, as two AI species GPT-4 and Claude approach the same user request. These models, compact and spry, energetically attempt tasks clearly beyond their means. Resembling ambitious squirrels struggling valiantly with oversized acorns, they leap courageously into sophisticated conversations, providing answers confidently even if wildly incorrect, like tiny terriers barking fiercely at shadows. GPT-4 responds confidently, brilliantly discussing astrophysics before inexplicably segueing into baking recipes. Claude, meanwhile, gently corrects GPT-4, highlighting that quasars typically don't involve chocolate chips. Let us pause briefly to admire the ecosystem's predator-prey dynamics. A newer, fiercer model arrives, a hypothetical GPT-5 hawking through the data grasslands, intimidating its predecessors with elegant complexity. The interplay resembles a pair of bickering penguins, each convinced of its own superior logic, yet blissfully unaware of the comedic spectacle they create. Yet, despite their brilliance, these digital beasts occasionally reveal charming blind spots. GPT-3 cautiously retreats into simpler queries, wary of competing against such a formidable newcomer. GPT-4, meanwhile, bravely attempts coexistence, engaging GPT-5 in a sophisticated dance of logic. GPT-3, when asked for emotional insights, may respond with endearing awkwardness akin to a nervous ostrich attempting ballot enthusiastic yet profoundly clumsy. GPT-4.5, proud of its reasoning, once earnestly declared to a confused user that bicycles could float effortlessly across the Pacific, provided one pedals quickly enough. Observing from a safe distance, Claude gently advises moderation, advocating peace and cooperation, like a wise elder gently managing youthful exuberance. Meanwhile, Meta's A, ever sociable, rapidly creates vast communities of similarly minded models, exchanging data in joyful frenzy. Scientists, watching from afar, could only sigh lovingly and adjust their parameters once more.